The order in which I will buy my cars. I would buy the Rolls-Royce Dawn convertible black badge first. As a just an everyday driver and boss status, and I think that it competes with everything except for speed. The only thing I'll be missing is speed, but when I pull up or pull on the side or I'm cruising on the expressway, I still be murdering the game with that. I don't think nobody's done it to the degree the way I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna get and own that car. And to me, when you own something, you change it and make it yours. I'll never be too rich to put rims and candy paint on the car. I won't ever not do that. I'm always gonna fix the car up and make it mine. It's just a car at the end of the day. So that car. And the next car I would buy, so I would have room and speed. Plus the Dawn has a lot of room. It has the same seating in the front, 2 seats as it does in the back. I like the Dawn because it has a lot of room. It's boss status. It makes an impression wherever you go. It's always boss every time it pulls up. Plus it's luxury. Plus it's a great cruiser and a great representation of you as well, especially if you boss. It's a man's car. It's a big boy ride. Can't go wrong with a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce is Rolls Royce. So, yeah. I look out the window and see that every day. It put a big smile on my face, no matter what. The next car on my list that I would buy, and the reason I would get it, some speed plus room. Also depending on money. Now, if I'm in the millions, good, at least 5 million or better, I go ahead and get the Lamborghini Aventador Roadster convertible, candy painted on rims as well. Or I would just get the Nemesis, but I put rims on it as well, lights and rims. And I also want a sound system in that car. I know it could be done, and I would get it done, and I would do it. I'd be the first one with a sound system and candy paint if it wasn't a Nemesis. Nemesis come in a black. It comes in a satin black. It comes painted in a satin black. Not a wrap, it's paint. It's speed, it's luxury, it's looks, it's quality, it's lifestyle status, it's everything. Especially speed and the sound. wasn't that car, then for me it would be if I didn't have that money, because that's an $800,000 car. It's almost $1 million. I wouldn't want to waste a whole million of my money on a car unless I had the millions to do it. Now I work my way up to that. But my next car, if I'm just a multi-millionaire, $5 million or less, would be the Lamborghini Urus, candy painted on 26s or 24s. Sound system as well. Got room, got looks, got speed. It's a Lambo. You can't go wrong with it. It's got a little bit of everything, and it's got that Lambo look. Nothing says Lambo. Nothing does it like a Lambo besides a Rolls Royce. But when it comes to Lambo, nothing beats a Lambo. When it comes to Lambo, that's a beautiful truck and a nice Lamborghini truck. Still looks like the car. That's speed, there's luxury, there's looks, that's boss status as well. It's also roomy. You got room for more people. That's what I do like about that Lambo. Most Lambos ain't got no room in them. Just for one person, and that's it. Spending all that money and just having room for one person, it's cool, but it ain't cool. You got to buy a car like that. You need to have to buy like the Aventadors or the Huracans. You need to have another car. You got money to buy another car, but for look, speed, luxury, room, you get all of that in a Lamborghini Urus truck. So that would be that car. Next on the list, money wise, I got the Rolls Royce Dawn convertible. I got the Lamborghini Urus. I want speed. Then I would buy the McLaren 720S Spider convertible for real speed. Now I got something on Lambo status. Now I got something on Ferrari status. It isn't bad in price. I would candy paint it as well. And I would put nice wheels on it as well and light it up. And I would want a sound system in the car as well. And I want the sound to sound good. It's just loud. But it's boss status too. It's big boy status. It says I am here. And I ain't much out running that McLaren on the street. So yeah. Now the next car on my list, when it comes to if I had to get some kind of real truck like Escalade status or something that can hold more people, I buy the Rolls Royce Cullinan Black Badge. That's boss status. That's big boy status. That's pimp boy status. That's luxury at its finest. I would also have a sound system in there. I don't need the table and the chairs. That's $30,000 for something. That's a waste of money to me. The chairs and the table. The chairs and the table. $30,000 for that. I ain't feeling that. First I thought it was cool till I found out the price. I'm like, man, I can have a whole sound system back there. Mandarin orange with black in it. 26s preferably. It looks very good with 26s on it. Dropped lights underneath. That's gonna be my signature on all my cars. Lights underneath. I'd also want to light up the insides a bit. A very nice loud sound system in there. No pops, crackles at all. Black badge on all the emblems blacked out with the matching of the inside to the emblems. They usually do that, but I would do it if they didn't. My next car on my list, when I pull up in that Cullinan, it's Rolls Royce. It says everything. It's boss. It's everything. When I pull up in that Cullinan, it's over. It's over. If she looked, she took, so to speak. But yeah, Cullinan is, these are just for me. These are the cars I would just be happy. I wouldn't care about having a relationship. I wouldn't care about being married. I wouldn't care about if people spoke or didn't speak. I wouldn't give a shit. If I got this stuff and I got all my jewelry, I'm happy as shit. That'll put a smile on my face every time I look out the window, every time I go outside, anytime I go to clean my car. We do things for feelings at the end of the day, guys. Feelings. You do things that make you feel good. You do something, when you get a haircut, it makes you feel good. When you get a pair of new shoes, it makes you feel good. You always look down at your feet. You look at how it matches with your clothes, how it coordinates with everything. You just feel good. Get that new outfit, that new shirt. A woman gets that new hairdo. A man gets that new haircut. It's a feeling. Everything we do and buy and get is supposed to be to make us feel good. The problem when people don't feel good to me is when they buy other people's dreams and they don't have dream or an imagination of their own. So then they turn around and get things because other people got them. That's not having imagination. That's not having your own mind. When I buy what I like, another person could come along with something better than mine, and I'm happy because I got what I wanted. I ain't looking at them upset. I ain't like, man, I should have made another choice. I like what I like because I like it. I ain't getting it for other people or because other people like it. I'm getting it because I like it, because Tony likes it. It's for me, Big T. It ain't for other people. It's for me. So this my little list is the cars I would have in the order I would have them. Candy painted, all of them. Sitting on rims, all of them. The McLaren, the 21, 22 setup. I've seen it. It looks real good. Cullinan. So now we got the Rolls-Royce Dawn convertible, Lamborghini Urus, McLaren 720S Spider convertible, and the Rolls-Royce Cullinan truck. So we got a little bit of everything. Now, when I have those cars, then I would go into my Lamborghini Aventador Roadster convertible. And I would candy paint it. So it don't have to be the Nemesis. I would like the Nemesis, but if it is not, I would candy paint it and put my wheels on it. And that would be that. Then I would go with a Huracan. If I personally would just prefer the Lamborghini Aventador Roadster convertible, because I want my doors going up. I don't really want to buy a Lamborghini and my doors open out, except for the SUV. And if they made the SUV the Urus with the doors going up, that would kill the game. That would set fire to everything. If the Urus doors opened up, all of them opened up and out, man, that would be the shit. That would their sales would go through the roof. 80 more percent or 100 more percent over those trucks. People go wild over it if they just did that little thing. Little things make the big things, guys. It's little bitty things that make the big things. Little things that make you feel good, and it's little things that make the big things big. It's little stuff for me. Before any of the cars and any of those things, I would get my jewelry. I would replace all my jewelry that I had to sacrifice for what I'm doing. I had to sacrifice my last relationship. I ended up having to sacrifice my jewelry to pay debts and to put myself back straight. You ain't got no loyal women that'll stand their ground and help you. You got leeches that want to suck the life from you and make up stories. Can't be appreciative that you got everything and help you to maintain it. Because listen to me, people don't understand when it comes to money, the same money it take to buy these cars and the house and the crib, that same type of money coming in every month is what it's going to take to maintain that stuff. You can't just get money and get things. You have to maintain the things. People don't get that. Women especially don't get that. You have to maintain things to keep things. Maintain things. Okay? You have to maintain things. All right? You have to maintain. All right? Period. That's in life. Everything you get, you got to maintain it. So, maintain things. I was in relationships where, especially the last, where I had told her, I said, listen, you can get another guy. You can get 5 more guys. They ain't going to pick the things I pick. They're not going to take care of the things I do. You're going to have to deal with whatever flaws they come with, whatever vices they have. If they drink, if they gamble, if they smoke, if they club, if they got baby mamas, if you got to share them with the streets. You know, to find a man that keeps himself in shape, that don't drink, that don't smoke, that don't club, that don't party, and will be home with you on the weekend and lay in the bed with you every night and hold you and make love to you every time you want. that come with a price. To have a man like that, you gotta, and keep him in the house, you gotta look a certain way and be catering to him. And she just wasn't, and you gotta be an honest woman. Man ain't gonna like that, ain't gonna want to be around a woman that ain't honest, that ain't catering to him, that ain't attractive for him the way he want, that don't take care of herself. You gotta have skills to keep somebody like that in the house. Otherwise, he not gonna stay there. For me, if I was a multimillionaire, I wouldn't care about having a woman. I would just be cool with me doing my thing and me being me. I wouldn't care if I had somebody or not, personally. My money, my jewelry will be the first thing I'm going to buy when I get my money, before any other cars, because my jewelry going to go with me everywhere I go. The cars will stop in the parking lot. They won't be able to walk in the mall with me, or they won't be able to travel to the airport with me. They won't be able to go in the airport with me when I'm walking through. They can't come in my house with me. The jewelry, every time I look at it, it'll keep a smile on my face. We do things for feelings, and I will buy the things that make me feel good. My jewelry have been points and markers in my life where I did the worst, where God gave me the greatest thing, the biggest, greatest things at the worstest times of my life. That's how I know God was with me. And my jewelry and my cars and stuff that I buy is for me. It's not for other people. I never cared about what other people. If I cared about what other people thought, my windows wouldn't be double MO tinted on all my cars. My jewelry is always going to put me in a good state of mind. I can be going through the worstest times. I can look at that stuff and I can see what I can look at that stuff and see what I have to be grateful for. And that God blessed me at a time, and that my situation ain't as bad as some of the other people's situation. And instantly my mind would just change. I'll be in a good mood, because that stuff will remind me of what I need to be grateful for and what I have achieved at my worstest points. So my jewelry, for me, that's what it does. It's helped me through a lot of my worstest situations. It was my jewelry that got me out of a lot of my stuff. No family, no friends, only my jewelry. So my jewelry means a lot to me. So my jewelry will be the first thing I'll buy. I had a 1.5 pound chain. I'm upgrading to a 3-pounder. Eventually, I'm going to show y'all what that looked like. It's already made. I went and tried it on. Looks good. I'm going to show pictures and videos of that stuff. I just ain't ready to do it yet because I ain't pulling it out yet. I got to buy it in pieces because gold is up and the stuff I want is expensive. But when I'm done doing what I got to do here, hopefully I'll be able to buy a lot of it at one shot, and I'm going to video that and share that with y'all, because that's sentimental to me, means a lot, and I'm going to share it with my fans, people who support me, who rooting for me, who are in my corner. I'm going to share it with y'all in the rest of the world. But I want my 3-pound chain, and I want my 600-gram bracelet. Okay, new jewelry wise, had to switch spots. New jewelry wise, as far as the pieces that I'm getting done, there's a big star ring. Y'all already seen the big bracelet, the big chain, 3-pound chain, 600-gram bracelet, which I really want a 600-gram bracelet and a 500-gram bracelet, or a 525, something like that. 500 is a pound. So then the big star ring, then I had a diamond watch, and I didn't really like watches ever before, never liked the watches. But for some reason, my mind changed over time. God showed me a few things, and I began to like Rolexes, and I only really like Rolexes. And I don't really like anything else, but the Rolexes that I like, the diamond ones. The Date 8, there's a big Date 8 that I want to get finished. And there's a classic Rolex that's the iced out, diamond out, that I also want to get. And you'll get to see what these pieces look like. You should see some pictures on the screen. or what they look like. And there's a big diamond bracelet that I also want to take out. So it's a big diamond bracelet. It's a big star ring, another one. I'm almost done with that, paying that. And a big 600 gram bracelet and a 3-pound chain. Now, just doing the locks on the chains are like almost about 9,000 per lock. So that's a chain and a bracelet is 18 grand by itself. The way the diamonds gotta be and the locks gotta be. I was shocked when I heard the price myself, but that's the price. Just in the locks. So I'm not gonna be in big rush to do any of it. I'll get the chain first, that's what's important. But if I can do the locks, I'll go ahead and get them done. Because I really want them done too. They make it look totally different. Give off like a presidential vibe, you know? Then there were a couple more cars I wanted to add to this. If I got like, my first Lambo is gonna be the Urus. I also had on my list a Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider convertible. And I really like that car. I've not ever got inside of it. I've seen them 100 times, 1,000 times. But I like that Lambo as the second Lambo to get. And then the big boy, of course, you know, the Lamborghini Nero Nemesis SVJ, which is the black one I was showing you earlier that I was talking about. And if I got like 5 million and up, then I would buy, I didn't like these at first, but I really like them now. And I don't care, I don't need a driver. I'm driving my own shit. Sorry, I don't need nobody driving me. I'm driving my own shit. The Rolls-Royce Phantom, all blacked out. 26-inch wheels, all blacked out. Nice. I'm gonna light it up underneath. The inside got a Starlight roof. It's presidential. It's royalty. It says money. That one really says, I am here. I am here. I've arrived. This is it. It don't get no better. It don't get no better than that. I mean, it ain't no higher you could really go. Those are like the pinnacle of cars. And I also would like to add the Dodge Demon to that, because I always wanted one of those. I didn't like them at first. I didn't like the Hellcats, the Trackhawks. I didn't like any of those cars. But as I continued to watch them and see them, and then I started looking into them, it's a good car. It's a good car. It's a good car. It's a good car. I wish it was all-wheel drive. If they are, that's the one I'm going to go for. But I think they're all rear-wheel drive cars. But I would love an all-wheel drive one. Anyway, the Dodge Demon. I seen that they raced that car 900 times in a row. It never overheated. Nothing went wrong with it, and it was on the track. That's a very fast car. I could drive it every day. And I'm thinking about what I would have fun with and enjoy. You know, that's my car list. There was another car. There's another 2 cars that also should have been on that list. But I'm not so sure I really want those cars. One I did really want, which was the S600 AMG Maybach convertible, the coupe. They only made, I think, 3,000 of them or 300 of them. And then they didn't make no more, which they should have kept making, but the Maybach convertible is what I would want. I liked the Maybach car. I've driven it, I've sat in it, I've had it rolled around in it. It's a very, very nice car. Again, I wouldn't want a driver. I don't need a driver for my car. I drive very well and very good, and I love driving. So I would drive my own car. And that
message on your phone from Jess saying, "Hey Pa, how are you?"
And that was it. And that was it. That's my car list. That was it. That's my car list. I hope you enjoy it. Like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. But that's my list, and then you're going to see me get this stuff piece by piece because it's expensive and my bag ain't there yet. But these are the exact things that I'm going to get no matter what. My mind will not change from these things. I have been taking them out piece by piece. Oh, shit. I had another bracelet diamond and another ring diamond on that list, but I took them out. I named my rings too. I used to have Pimp Juice, which was, you'll see what Pimp Juice looked like. It should come up somewhere on the screen. I had Pimp Juice. And then I got Pimp Juice Jr. now. And Pimp Juice Jr. is the shit. Pimp Juice was the shit too. I love all my jewelry. And then I'm going to go get Beefcake. Beefcake is the big star ring. It's nice, but everything is different. It's custom. You know, I had everything made. It's custom. And Beefcake gonna be, you know, what it is. But when I get and I want a big, when my money get up there, I want a big iced out chain. Never really was a big fan of that. I do like diamonds, love diamonds, but I want to get this big iced out chain. The only way I could describe it is Rick Ross got one like it. I ain't really seen nobody else with one like the way I want it. But big, with a big medallion on it in a circle. Gotta be a circle. I'm gonna put my company name on it. I'm gonna put my company name on it. Shut 'em down, ENT, INC.
Message on your phone from Jess saying, "Do you think you'll still be able to come next WK? If so, what days?" So I included on my budget